course you'll die, demon. Just going to slay the princess.
Chapter 3.
You're on a path in the woods.
You horrid monster. Do you think just because we've returned to the woods you've earned my forgiveness? Our beloved had best be alive and well when we return to the cabin, or you'll never know the end of my wrath.
Calm down, Smitten.
She won't be alive and well when we return.
No! God, I gotta stop right-clicking. She won't be alive and well when we return to that cabin, because she's dead. We killed her.
You killed her, and so I killed you.
And you clearly didn't do a good enough job. I'm still here. Oh, and I'm still here too.
Oh, the hero's here as well.
If you lot get to be blessed with seemingly eternal life, that must mean she's still there,
wonder what's gonna
waiting
throw us
for
there.
us to throw ourselves at her feet in remorse.
I doubt it. I think I'm better at killing than you are.
So you've been here before. Of course you've been here before. What count is it this time? 2?
It's our third. What gave it away?
Your open discussions. I couldn't care less what he knows. Every second we stand around arguing in the woods is a second that I'm anxiously worrying about her. Take us to the cabin and take us there now. With each passing moment, our relationship may be damaged even further, though I fear the rift between us may already be permanent.
And if it is permanent, then what? You'll kill us again.
Chapter 4.
Oh, you just wait and see. My vengeance will echo the depths of my bereavement.
We're gonna change his name at
Don't
this rate.
provoke him. I prefer if we didn't die again. I'm not fond of dying. Why not? You've already done it twice.
It's true.
It was unpleasant.
It was only unpleasant because you think it's supposed to be unpleasant.
I'll make you feel what I feel if it's the last thing I do. And mark my words, you won't like it when it happens.
Oh, how exciting. I'd love to see you try.
Can I? Well, I'm not just going to try. I'm going to actually do it.
I'm looking forward to it.
Cold is just egging him
I
on.
am too. Can I talk now? Yes, I can. Great. Now that you're listening, let me remind you that if you're here in the woods, it means that the princess is not dead, and that her very existence currently poses
Where's
a
the
direct
cabin?
threat to the entire world.
We haven't talked enough about how different this place is. It wasn't different last time. It wasn't.
If this isn't the same path in the woods you're used to, that means that her influence is already spreading, and you're running out of time.
No, this is the third time.
But if her influence is spreading, that means there's hope. That means our beloved is waiting up there for us, ready to make amends. Yes, I already told you that she's alive.
Yeah, we're trying to get going, but you are
Don't mind him.
going
I
on
don't
like
think he's doing too
monologues.
well.
I'm doing better than any of you. I'm doing great. She's alive.
Influence doesn't require life.
True.
But if things restarted, why wouldn't she be alive? Who said they restarted? All they've done is changed.
I shan't listen to the vile mutterings of you serpents. Onward! Our living, breathing princess awaits us.
What happens if we don't go to the cabin? I'm the one in charge here, and if we slay her again, you are not going to make us hurt ourselves. Is that clear? Whatever happens next, it seems like all our answers are in the cabin. We might as well proceed. Yeah, cabin. I've been saying
I'm
this.
sure you've already heard my words of warning in one of your past lives. You've already managed to slay her once, just don't muck it up this time,
Yeah, well,
right? Oh, we'll muck it up, all right. We'll get our happy ending, even if it damns each and every person who's ever lived.
Calm down, Smitten.
Whatever you do, don't let him influence a single decision. He's clearly lost
A
it.
little bit.
I hate that I'm agreeing with him on anything, but I really don't like being at the whims of someone so unstable. It's stressful.
What do you call the narrator? A beacon of a... I mean, I guess he's stable to the extent we understand him.
Isn't very productive, is it? But we're just passengers here. Why stress over something you can't control?
You're saying that like stress is just something you can turn off.
It is. It's easy. Whatever happens, happens. Are you even alive? What's the point of doing anything if you're not going to feel a single emotion? I don't know. I just exist. And that's fine with me.
Depressing too, though.
This is horribly unproductive. The cabin and your extremely important destiny await.
I know, she could have escaped by herself by now. How much these guys are like.
The interior of the cabin feels dry
Is
and
it a
brittle.
ghost?
Ancient dust-covered wooden beams hold up a crumbling ceiling like mummified ribs, each elegantly carved detail of the stately building preserved in an extended stasis. Everything here has been kept safe and dry and lifeless.
Huh.
But you're not alone. You can feel something watching you. There is a figure faintly outlined against the dusty wood of the far wall. Is that her? Our beloved. So she does live. She doesn't look very alive to me. Before you can make a move, the figure is gone, vanishing behind the door on the far side of the room. The door at the end of the room, but there isn't a door. It's just that damn mirror again.
Ah, yes, the mirror. So we can see the monster we've become. If it even lets us look.
Mirror? Is this some kind of joke? Did you all plan this out before dying? There is no mirror. There's the door to the basement, the table, and the pristine
No,
blade.
there's none of that.
Huh. That's strange. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade?
Yeah, you tell me, narrator, what the hell's going on?
Maybe it's gone because we've already killed her with it. Perhaps it's gone because an oh-so-deserved
my God,
guilt
can I
has
throw
started
him?
to worm its way into each
Smitten.
and every one of you. Perhaps all of you do feel just as bad as I about what we've done.
Though if you felt the oppressive guilt I feel, we would have manifested
I felt
that
guilt.
weapon
And that's why I let you have
directly
your
into
revenge.
our
And
heart.
now you are still whining.
I suppose it doesn't matter why the blade is gone, but you're going to have to find it if you're going to do this right. So why don't you march over to that door and make your way down to the basement?
I'm gonna approach the mirror.
You make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You must think you're looking at that mirror you mentioned earlier, the one that doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open the door. It's still so hazy. We should try and clean it off.
Yeah.
Yes. Trying to touch it does seem to be the magic spell to get it out of our way.
That's true.
It's time for all of you to see what we've become.
You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement.
Yeah.
The handle is just a little to your right, and a little down. So much for our reflection. We didn't need to see ourselves anyway.
Kinda know what I already am.
I'm much more interested in seeing other things.
I see. We are too hideous for even a mirror to behold. We can only hope she might still see some good in us.
No way left to go but down.
Touch the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an antique staircase lit by weak torchlight. The air here is so stale it practically stands still, as if the very molecules of this place have been fossilized, trapped for eons until your arrival. Even the blaze of the torches can't penetrate the odorless air, as if they'd run out of fuel to burn ages ago, their light still flickering
this just
more
the
out of
future?
habit than from adhering to a physical reality. A wispy figure watches you from the bottom of the stairs, face veiled in shadow. There she is again.
My love!
She's just an old memory. Your eyes lock for a brief moment, then she vanishes around the corner.
Let's go. Let's just go down. Nothing we can say
As you
now.
descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body lying in a heap on the floor, her wrist still bound to the wall by a heavy chain. This cell is a dark and isolated place, with not so much as a window to allow starlight to penetrate the
Got
gloom.
pillars and stuff
See?
now.
She's dead.
No! What foul trickery is this? How can this be? We just saw her alive and well a moment ago, floating away transparently.
Whatever we saw was a ghost. Thought we were all on the same page.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking
Do
too. Hers.
try to keep up. Your thoughts are interrupted by the sound of a slamming door
God.
and a clicking lock. You turn to see the shade of the princess staring down at you.
No, she's got a torch. She's gonna burn us down here.
Clutching a brightly burning torch.
I'm sorry.
So that's where the blade is. It's already in her heart. She is dead. Have you never heard of a ghost before? Oh, for the love of... Can we not waste time arguing over the semantics of what is and isn't dead? She is clearly conscious. She clearly just slammed the door on you, and she clearly has a weapon. Your pristine blade sticking out of her chest. This is extremely bad. Catastrophic, even. Yeah, dead or not, what are we supposed to do about her? Slaying or destroying, if we want to be a little more death-neutral, seems off the table.
We make amends. She obviously still holds us in her heart. She's bearing a torch
Literally?
and everything.
But she hasn't said anything. Are you sure she can talk like this?
We've seen her in a swamp before.
I missed you.
That angelic voice. I missed you too, my beloved.
You sure snapped back to your old self quick.
Alright.
Yes. Seeing her dazzling countenance again has reignited the warmth in my heart. I have found it in me to forgive the sins this body has.
Dang it. I'm sorry. I keep right-clicking you guys. This body's committed. We can have our perfect romance draw.
This is a bad place. We're supposed to be together, but it keeps making us hurt each other.
It does.
The torch falls from
Oh,
the princess's
God. She's
hand
gonna burn us.
and bounces down the stairs.
It'll be so much better when it's gone.
Huh.
The skeletal wood of the basement, perfectly dry
Well,
after uncountable years
I did see
of
that coming.
desiccation, immediately catches fire.
She's trying to kill us. A misplaced escalation of her passions, but clearly she still cares for us. I say we burn with her.
Yeah, why did you close the door?
Because I wanted to be with you. I don't want you to leave.
Okay.
See? Everything's fine. She wants to be with us.
Yeah, in a bad way.
She just has a unique way of expressing things.
The fire grows quickly, devouring the basement, dancing up the walls and painting every surface with strokes of flame. You're choked by smoke, and the air around you grows uncomfortably
I think
warm.
we're screwed, huh?
We've never burned.
Oh, I wonder how it's gonna
Bad.
feel. Oh,
I bet
God.
it'll
It's
feel
not...
really, really
well,
bad.
probably sends the nerves fast. You probably won't feel a ton after a certain point.
Yes, it will be terrible, so you'd better come up with something to do.
Probably not as
fast.
bad as being stabbed 1,000
Personal
times.
safety is far from the only thing she's threatening right now.
I think a bit of fiery passion is good for the world. You're just trying to spoil her fun.
I'm not spoiling anything. I'm trying to prevent oblivion.
Going to burn.
It's okay. I'm going to burn too. And then we won't hurt anymore.
She's right about the last part. Burning
Yeah.
doesn't hurt.
That's what I just said.
The heat grows in intensity as the flames draw ever
Yeah,
nearer.
we're burning, aren't
You
we?
can practically feel
Bummer.
your skin sizzling already. If you're going to try and stop her from killing you and destroying the whole world, you'd better do something, and you'd better do it now.
I wonder if we look good right now. Fire makes a lot of things look good. I can only imagine how dazzling our eyes are.
Oh, we
dancing
have... We're
flames.
probably pretty flammable by the
Do you
look
think
of
she's
us.
noticed?
I don't want to burn to death. We don't have to, right?
I'm sorry.
I'm not mad at you. You gave me so much to think about. And it's all going to be over soon. It's all going to be better.
She's holding a grudge.
She wouldn't. She's perfect.
The flames lick at your form, stripping layers of you away, causing your skin to blister and pop and crisp. As you burn, The princess glides to your side, her ghostly form blackening as she too succumbs. This is terrible. We're going to die. I'd savor this feeling if I were you. Soon enough, we won't have nerves.
I also said that, Cold.
And we'll get to die with her. After what you made us do last time, this is as sweet an end as we could hope for.
She clutches you close to her chest, her eyes bright and her smile wide with manic affection, watching as the flames take you away. The pain is unbearable at first. Every inch of you screams as your flesh is stripped away, your muscles stiffening as they're cooked, your blood boiling in your veins. But it isn't long before the flames take your nerves, and with them, your ability to feel much of anything. See? That wasn't so bad.
Crazy, crazy ass game.
It was so bad.
Somehow, nothing is so much worse.
You'll get used to it.
There are still the feelings of the heart. Those never go away.
Oh, they always do in the end. You just haven't experienced enough. Eventually you'll want them to stop too. You'll make them stop. Trust me. The princess's smile never fades. Her skin peels away, and then her muscle, until all you can see is her charring skull, locked in an eternal grin.
It's very romantic, really. We got our happy ending after all. We can die happy.
Not quite what I would say. I wasn't happy with my choices there. But it is what it is. She's taking her. Alright. But despite your best efforts, you don't die. It's time for you to leave. Memory
She's gone.
returns.
Where did she go?
Well, no.
And there's that mirror again.
Why is it here?
Why is it here? Why now?
We're just gonna approach it. You approach the
This-
mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final.
Yes, I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt.
You know what's you're the last person I'm gonna.
You have to look.
Yeah, I do. Scientists reach forward, they're gone again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what is in it. Unravel. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. We're gonna go up to her. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there. Do you know what we'll find out there?
No. Peace?
There is a warmth and sadness in me at the thought of people. Fresh tears on a winter's day. They are not like us. They do not last.
You don't have to last. Do you think that anything is real out there? Do you think that we're real?
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own. And because of that, nothing can't exist.
Fair. Everything you say feels like a riddle. Can you give me a straight single answer?
I'm sorry. Words are difficult for me. They never fully weave what I wish to say. If you do not like my answers,
Fair.
then you need not ask me
She's like,
questions.
my guy, you don't understand me, then don't ask.
The vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
Do you have thoughts on this vessel I brought you?
This one is passion betrayed. But even in the end, her love never faded. She will make for a bright heart.
How many hearts you got, woman? Jesus.
Do
Like an
not mourn
octopus.
her, for she has finally found her light.
When you send me back, I'm not alone. There are voices that speak to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is something else. I call him the narrator, and he wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator?
No, their thoughts are quiet. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
Maybe. He does it when I find him. He does. I don't know why, but I know this for a fact.
I am on the cusp of my awakening. Perhaps you are on the cusp of yours.
Maybe. I'm ready to go back.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are.
Alright.
I will be here, waiting for you.
Every time. Alright.